Well, folks, it's me again. I have obtained a new rifle. This one here is gonna be the C308 from Centurion. I went ahead and opted for the wooden furniture on here. I like the old wooden furniture look better. Can I give it that classic G3 look? As far as the way I'm from, this kind of a replica of the FAL, as we call them, the SLR. In my country of birth is where I first seen one of these rifles and I was in love. The military carried them there. They are known as the FAL or the SLR, whichever you want to call them. So I always wanted one of these, and I hear so much bad mouth about these rifles that Centurion don't make good rifles. So for the price was perfect classic firearm. I thought it was a really good price for a 308. So I went ahead and picked me one up, and I took it to the range and put a few rounds down range. I say about 150 rounds I put down range in here. I used the Tula ammo, the Russian ammo, 150 grain. Also used the Winchester 308, which is 180 grain. It fire both, give me no problem. Like I said, I put about 150 rounds to it. Got some pretty cheap mags. I believe these mags on Centurion cost me about $4.87 for each one. I bought them from Century. Include the sling. It's the original sling from Centurion. Just want to make sure the gun is clear. All right, the gun is clear. I really like the rifle. Like I said, a lot of people give it flack, say it's not a reliable gun. It's gonna break on you. I've seen videos on YouTube that people saying that they blow up on them. Maybe was kind of skeptical about getting one. I was like, I'm gonna get one and try it myself. I've seen some really good reviews on there, but a lot of people bought Century Arm about it. This is not my first Century Arm gun. I have a pistol from them that haven't given me any problem. I have a few other guns from Century Arm that have not given me any problem. I opted for this pretty cheap scope that I have on here, 3x9x40 that I had laying around, so I went ahead and mounted on there. I got pretty good group from it. It's not bad at 200 yards. I got some really good group on the rifle. It has not given me any problem. I like the way it feels. It's a very good rifle. I like it for what they pay for. So this is the Centurion C308 Sporter rifle. Yeah, it's polymer. Most of this rifle is made by PTR. So, you know, anybody that know anything about guns, PTR in the industry has made pretty good, rifles or gun, period. So most of this is made by them. A lot of this is surplus parts. The wood furniture, the sling is surplus parts, from what I can understand. The rifle is good for the price. Can't beat the price. I really like the rifle. I have no complaints about the rifle so far. Like I said, I went down range, put about 150 rounds, maybe a little bit more. It has not given me any problem. Hasn't jumped once. It fire both ammo, fire both the Tula Russian made ammo, and if I bought the Winchester 308 ammo, giving me no problem. Not jam once. I have a couple buddies that went with me and fired the rifle, and they really like the rifle. Everybody got their own opinion, and some people say it's a hit and miss on them. You can get a good one or a bad one. I guess I got a good one. Like I said, I have quite a bit more Century Arm firearm. I haven't had any problem with the Century Arm firearms at all. They've been good, reliable, haven't given me any problem. This hasn't given me any problem at all. I really like the rifle because it reminds me of the FAL, which those are way too expensive for me to afford. Where I'm from, they call them the SLR, which the military carry there. And I always wanted one as a kid, and I can afford a replica, which is a set made version of it. So I figured I'd just go ahead and get one and try it out. I've seen good and bad reviews on them on YouTube. So as far as I'm concerned, this has been a good rifle to me. You can take what you want to take from it. I think you should definitely purchase one of these for the price. They're on classic firearm for less than $600 at the moment. I mean, really nice rifle. Then Classic Firearm for a really good price, less than $600. I purchased mine from Classic Firearm. It took about a week to get it, 5 business days I believe to get it, so it wasn't bad. I ordered a magazine from Century Arm. I ordered 5 or 6 other magazines on there, and I said it was like $4.87 for each magazine, the original magazines. And it took about a week also to come in and include the sling. I really like it. Nice heavy rifle. It is a heavy rifle. I heard a lot of people complain that it's hard for them to reach up here and release the mag release, but for me, it gives me no problem. I got fairly big hands, so it doesn't give me any problem. A lot of people say they like the poly release from here, like what a lot of the AKs have on those type of rifle. I really don't care. It's a rifle. I like the rifle, so the poly release on the magazine does not bother me. Maybe one day I'll go ahead and get a trigger guard and a metal trigger guard, maybe a PTR, trigger hosing and guard and everything for it, and replace it one day. But at the moment, it's gonna be like this for right now. I ain't gonna do too much modification to it. The nozzle brake that comes on here, it works for me pretty good. I mean, I was at the range during the daytime, and this thing have a pretty good fireball coming out of it. It keep the rifle down. The kick was not bad. One of my friend, it's not very big person, fired the rifle. It gives no problem. The kick was not bad once you get used to it. So that nozzle brake worked really good. You can always change it if you want to, whatever you want to put on there. But like I said, the rifle has been good to me. You haven't given me any problem. I haven't jammed once. Shot both ammos out of there with no problem. The mags are cheap. For the price of the rifle, you cannot beat it. I mean, most 308 this price is going for, this type of 308 rifle is going for much larger price than what you can get for one of these. Even at Century Arm website, Century Arm carried these for about $749. So on Classic Firearm, they was really cheap, under $600, like I said. So I go on a lot of different sites and try to search from them, to search for these rifles to find a really good deal, and I thought it was a real good deal. And this under $600, you cannot beat that for a 308 rifle. Not the best scope on here, but I'm telling you, at 200 yard, give me a really good group. I had no problem with it. It was very accurate, surprisingly accurate, to be honest with you. Maybe one day I can get out at 600-700 yards and see what it will do one of these days. Maybe when I get a better scope for it. But at the moment, at 200 yards, which is the range I go to, it give me no problem. A lot of people are here complain also that to pull back, it's very stiff. I mean, mine, it's easy. It's not stiff at all for me. No problem at all with this rifle. So some of the complaints I hear on this rifle, I guess, is based on which one to get and based on what people are looking for. If you're paying under $600 for a bottle rifle and you're trying to get, I said, a PTR luxury, which most of these parts is made from a PTR1, or some of the same parts are on the PTR1 are interchangeable with the PTR1. I think except for some of the internal are not interchangeable with the PTR1, but most of the hardware and stuff like that is interchangeable with PTR1. I never owned a PTR1. As a matter of fact, I never even fired one, so I'm not sure how much a difference there are. But this is a good rifle to me. So take what you take from the video, but I would say go ahead and pick up one for the price. You cannot beat it. Right now they're really cheap, so if you want to go ahead and pick up one, they're on Classic Firearm for less than $600, and it was pretty quick. I get it in less than a week, as I said. So thanks for watching again. Beautiful rifle. Thank you all so much, all YouTubers out there. God bless.